The 2018 NFL Draft was absolutely loaded at the quarterback position. Loaded with heaping piles of garbage, that is, with 4 guys taken in the top 10 and 5 quarterbacks overall going off the board in the first round. The Cleveland Browns would fire the first shot and select Baker Mayfield with the first overall pick in the draft. Next off the board was Sam Darnold at 3 to the New York Jets, and you even had Josh Rosen thrown in the mix at 10 overall to the Cardinals. But sprinkled in between the Cardinals at 10 and the Jets at 3, with the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills selected Josh Allen.
The Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen.
And the Bills actually traded up from the 12 spot in order to get him. This is despite the fact Allen had only 2 seasons as a starter under his belt at Wyoming, where he completed only 56% of his passes in a collegiate setting against less than elite competition while playing in the Mountain West Conference. Nonetheless, Allen was the pick for Buffalo, and he would be given an immediate opportunity to start, logging 11 starts for the Bills in his rookie season. And there were flashes of physical brilliance that first year, but potential red flags were also sprinkled in as he completed only 53% of his passes that season. By all accounts, though, Allen had a good second year in the NFL, leading the Bills to a 10-6 record while throwing for over 3,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, and just 9 interceptions. However, he still flashed accuracy issues that season, completing just under 59% of his passes for the year. But in 2020, the Buffalo Bills would acquire Stefon Diggs, and Allen would coincidentally make a massive improvement that year. Not only an improvement, but Allen ascended to elite status in his 3rd year during that 2020 season, being named 2nd team All-Pro that year while leading the Bills to a 13-3 record and passing for 4,544 yards, 37 touchdowns, and only 10 interceptions. He would also add another 421 yards rushing and 8 more touchdowns on the ground. And for the 3 seasons that would ensue following the acquisition of Diggs in that 2020 year, Allen has become a perennial 4,000-yard passer who throws in the mid-30s for touchdowns every year. But for all of his individual statistical excellence, Allen has not been able to parlay that into postseason success, as he is entering his 6th season as a starter now and is sporting a playoff record of just 4-4, with his most recent postseason in the 2022 league year being his worst yet as a pro, nearly losing his first-round matchup against the Dolphins, scraping by with a 34-31 win against a Miami team that was quarterbacked by Skylar Thompson. He then got totally outclassed in an embarrassing 27-10 beatdown against Cincinnati, where he completed just 59% of his passes for 264 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Something just seems to be missing with this guy, and allegedly, his top-tier elite wide receiver Stefon Diggs seems to agree, as there has been widespread speculation that there is some trouble in paradise between the star duo. One of the principal things missing in Josh Allen's game is ball security and protection, as since the 2020 season, in 50 games played now, Josh Allen is leading the league in turnovers, posting 42 interceptions and 18 lost fumbles during that span of time. 60 total turnovers in 50 games. That is simply not winning football. And following an off-season where Allen allegedly was supposedly working on shoring up his ball protection, he promptly came into the opening game of the season and vomited all over himself on national television, throwing 3 interceptions and losing a fumble in a loss to the Jets, who lost Aaron Rodgers for the season on the first drive of the game. But I'm sure that loss won't come back to absolutely haunt them at the end of the season when they're jockeying for playoff positioning in an absolutely loaded conference. Josh Allen has proven to be a statistically elite quarterback, but he has yet to take the next step in terms of playoff success, and now is in jeopardy of being surpassed in the overall quarterbacking hierarchy by a number of other young quarterbacks in a similar age range of his own, as Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and Joe Burrow have all appeared in a Super Bowl already and are all the same age as Allen or younger. And yes, I can hear you losers,
Oh, what a loser!
groaning and moaning about football being a, quote, team game. But Allen's struggles are not for a lack of supporting cast, as the Bills are one of the most talented teams top to bottom in the entire NFL. And Allen's Buffalo defense statistically has also been elite, finishing as the #1 overall defense in 2021 and the #6 overall unit in 2022. The time is here and now for Josh Allen, and he is officially on the clock in a season that looks like it could be a make-or-break year for his legacy, and it has inarguably gotten off to a very bad start.